Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm at the rock climbing gym with my kiddos doing some work, so I thought I might just jump on and do a quick video tutorial. I haven't done one in a bit. Man, I haven't been an ad manager myself in quite some time, so this could be kind of humorous. But I always know after taking these courses and that, it's still tough. It doesn't seem like any of these big long courses have like a step-by-step, start to finish, create an ad. And I've done a few in this group for some people. Some of them I just sent private links, and other ones I posted. Everybody seems to like them a lot, so I don't even know which one I'm going to do. I'm going to go into my ad manager, and I've got a few extra accounts that I mess around on stuff in. And then so step one, you go into your ad manager account, right, and you hit create. And it doesn't really matter here. Let's say you wanted to drive traffic to, you could either drive it to a page, like a ClickFunnels page or a website, or you can drive traffic to Messenger, if you're trying to generate leads or what have you. So we'll just keep it simple. I'm going to use a traffic ad, and then you want to name it. So like if this was for a particular client, I might call them like ABC Real Estate. So 2 words, and then hit continue. And then this ad set, I might call it maybe the city. Like maybe I'm running them in Troy, Missouri, because that's where like I want to run the ads for. Maybe they want to try to get leads in town. I live in Troy, Missouri. And then here, where are you going to drive the traffic to? So if you're going to drive it to a website like a ClickFunnels, if you're trying to get them to complete a form, then leave it there. If you want to try to drive it to an offsite app, which I doubt, but somebody may have one, I'm going to click Messenger just for the simplicity of this little tutorial. And then I'm not going to use a custom audience because I don't have one saved for this. If you did, that would be cool. And then I'm just going to type in Troy, Missouri. I don't know when I get to demographics if there'll be enough people in here. And if I'm a real estate agent, I can go 50 miles, right? Oops, 500. So I'm going to change that to 50. And I know this area. If you didn't, you might want. I hope there's not too much background noise in this. I'll watch the playback and make sure. But if I didn't, you definitely want to talk to your agent. In my situation here, I'm really getting close to the state of Illinois. So like you may want to, if that happens, you can just exclude. Like here's including. I could also say exclude, and I could type in Illinois. And it's going to exclude the whole state of Illinois. And if I zoom in here, I could have possibly gotten a bunch of leads in Illinois over here. So now I don't have to worry about generating leads in a state. Maybe I don't have a license to sell real estate in the state of Illinois, right? I have one for insurance, but I have a real estate license too, but I don't have a real estate license in Illinois. So that'll help you keep from getting leads and spending money in places you don't want. And then a target audience on real estate. I don't think 18, unless I was looking for rental, but 25 and up I think is cool. Maybe I'm targeting like first-time home buyers, so I might just do like 20, maybe they're a little lower. I bought my first house at 21, so I don't know, maybe 23 to like 30 all. I don't know if this matters here when I'm doing this, but I'm going to do English all. And then on my targeting, I don't know, I'm just going to start with the word home. And I know it's noisy here. We're in a rock climbing gym, so on the other side of my laptop, there's people climbing all kinds of rocks and stuff for bouldering inside plastic rocks. Let's try real estate. How about first time home? Here we go. Not Colorado first time home buyer. Did you just see that? First time home buyer popped up. Now it's gone. First time home buyer grant? Maybe. Let's see what suggestions have. Okay, here we go. So this is just what I do. So first time home buyer grant came up. If I'm a first time home buyer, I might be searching people who express an interest in like pages related to first time home buyer grants. So that's pretty cool. You could get people who are house hunting, people who have showed an interest in Zillow. I know a lot of people look at Zillow. People are interested in a new house. So I don't know. You could go through here, right, and just keep on going and going and going. These are all just pre-qualifications. So people who have expressed an interest are like pages related to pre-qualifying, mortgage calculators. So you can just go through here and just pick some. Obviously, there's a ton of them related to home buying. And then over here, if you see just in my 50-mile radius, I've got 76,000 people who are interested in first-time homebuyer grants, house hunting, a new house, and Zillow. I mean, I think that's pretty good. I'm not going to save this audience. I'm going to use automatic placements. I want to optimize for delivery, and I'm going to change this to impressions, and then I'm going to set my daily budget. Like if this was me, I want to see if the ad's going to work. I'm going to put it like $250, and I want to set a bid cap right here. So I might say my max bid is like $12. That means I'm telling Facebook I want to spend $250, but I don't want to spend more than $12 a lead. It doesn't mean I won't spend money on you. Like it doesn't mean that if you can't get a lead for $12, you won't spend money. You'll still have to keep an eye on it. If it's spending money, you're not getting any leads, then you need to change some stuff up. Okay, so then continue, and this is going to be the last place. This is going to be where you build your ad, and in this one here, the ad name. This is might be where I put the age here, 23. Did I pick 23 to 30? And I'm just going to put all. 23 to 30 all. And then you could put some notes in there about what you picked. I'm not. And if I was going to use, this is important. You got to make sure that you pick the right account, right? Like the person that you're running the ad for, you got to make sure you got their Facebook page in here. If they have an Instagram account, you would select their Instagram. I would definitely make sure they had an Instagram account because that's more places that the ad's going to run. Especially if you're looking for first-time home buyers. So single image, and then here I'm just going to go to free stock images. Turn it down just a little bit, please. And I might just type in something like home buyer, see what comes up. So here's all kinds of pics, and you can try other stuff, new construction, whatever. Here's a happy couple who's looks like they could be buying a house. Right? And the cool thing about stock images, they're going to be nice and neat. They're going to fit great. If you want to know what they're going to look like, this is what the pic looks like in your mobile news feed. If you just hit these arrows, that's what it looks like on a desktop, mobile marketplace, desktop, right? So if you had an Instagram pic, it would show you what it looked like on Instagram. So it's got a cool, and these watermarks won't be there when the ad runs. That's just Facebook's way of protecting the picture. Like until you publish the ad, you can't take it and use it somewhere else. But you got a cool looking couple here. If you're running this in a Hispanic market, you might find a Hispanic couple. If you're running this in a different type of minority market or other than like white, find whatever fits. I mean, I would try them all. Like see how many different ethnicities they have and see which one works, right? So, because if I'm a green person, I might not want to be clicking on an ad for a white person. I might be looking for a green person. So, in the text, like right here, this is where, this is where you're gonna have to come up with something catchy. I just wanted to show you, and if you do a little research on first-time homebuyer grants, then maybe that's what you do, and then your headline here is going to be. Let's see, I'm going to say call to action is going to be learn more. And that's going to change your button right here. And connect to Messenger here. That's your headline. So you might put get free grant info. And I'm sure you could Google search like first time homebuyer grants and somehow create maybe a PDF or something where they respond to this. And would you like to learn more about homebuyer grants? Click learn more for your free info. And your call to actions, learn more. Leave the pixel off because Facebook will track all this stuff. And then you're going to have to set up a messenger template. These are easy to do. This is like right here. This is what Facebook sets up, right? Like these are already pre-done. So just hit edit and then come in here. Please let us know how we can help you. Here, I would just change this to, oh shoot. please reply Grant to get your info. And then here, this should update here. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so please reply Grant. Can I know more about your business? Here, you're going to type in Grant. You're going to make this really easy for him. And then here, you're going to put, please enter email for your info. I don't know why this is not typed. Okay, there it did. Please enter email for. And I'm not saying this is exactly what you need to do. I'm just doing this on the fly. If you want to give them more questions, you can. Can you tell me more about your ad? You could leave that one there. Sure. What would you like to know? And then question number 3, is anyone available to chat? Yes. Reply chat now for a real person. So if your agent, so the people that are going to be seeing this is going to be you if you have access to their ad manager account, right? And use the Facebook ad app. And then your customer is going to be getting these. So now, and you can do, you can preview in Messenger. Like if I hit preview in Messenger, it's going to send a copy of that. I don't know if it went to my Messenger or not. Let me look, because I ran that in a different account. Yeah, it's here. So this is what your client gets when they would click on learn more. So I got, hi John, please reply Grant to get info. So I hit boom, Grant. Great, please enter your email. And I don't know if that would work or not. Maybe you can do a mini chat link where it takes them right to, the document or something. But once they reply Grant, you got them into your mini chat world and you can start dripping on them, right? So that would be a lead for your agent. Now they get a lead from somebody who's 23 to 30, male or female, in a certain town, who's interested in Zillow, first-time home buying grants and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to close that out. And then that's it. Like from here on out, save changes. And when I hit confirm, this is going to pull us back into Ad Manager and it's going to publish this ad. I'm going to turn it off because I don't want this ad to go published. We'll wait here till it does its thing. I'm in a public place, so the Wi-Fi is really slow. That usually it wouldn't take. So now you can see here, I got ABC Real Estate. My ad is in draft. It's up here. It's getting ready to go published. If I would go to the ad sets, it's going to show me it's the one for Troy, Missouri. And if I do ads, it's going to show its age is 23 to 30, and it's going to show me a little thumbnail. So that way, when I'm out here on my campaigns and I'm managing my clients, I know, hey, this is ABC Real Estate, and these are all the ad sets. And if I wanted to duplicate it and do like a different town, maybe I wanted to do the town of Wentzville, Missouri, or St. Louis, Missouri, I would just hit duplicate, change this here, change the demographics, obviously, on the map so it ran in a different place. Does that make sense? So I'm going to go back to the campaign level, though, and I'm going to turn this thing off because it would probably get approved really quickly, and I don't want it to get approved. But it would get approved, and the ad would start running, and the goal would be your client would start getting leads. So I hope that helped out a lot, guys. I am going to send this over to YouTube real quick, and I'll post it in the group. So I hope it helps. Have an awesome weekend, guys. Love you. Take care. Now I just got to figure out how to turn this thing off.